Hi, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon. How are you, Pratibha? I'm doing excellent.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty great today. It's a good day for me today. So, we would love
Mhm.
to have your introduction first, since we are having you for the
Yes,
very first time
and
here.
first, yes, first time, thank you so much for inviting me on your channel, and congratulations to you because you have started your new channel. And hope you are doing good and you will be doing good. Thank you so much for inviting me. I am really very happy.
Thanks for that.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Momita. I am from West Bengal and I used to teach students mathematics, but currently I am just working on myself, and for that I have opened my channel by the name English Vibes with Momita. That's all about me.
Okay, ma'am. So you were a maths teacher, right? So why you felt that you need to learn English now? What was the reality
Mhm.
check you got?
Okay. So yes, I used to teach, and I whatever I had 4 to 5 batches, but all whatever I taught that was for Bengali medium students, and my whole students, all the students were from Bengali medium. So at that time, I didn't even feel the importance of learning English or spoken English. So I didn't try. But what happened? I left my teaching and I left my other things also because we moved to USA. And for that, when I moved there, so that's an English speaking country, and for that, I started learning English. And I faced so many difficulties there, so I took it seriously. I started, and from then, my English speaking journey has started. And due to just maintain the consistency, I have opened my channel. So that's all about my English journey.
Okay, so you said you were in that country where there were native speakers, where they used to speak in English, but now you're back in your native place. So won't you start your teaching career as a math teacher again, or are you just loving this English speaking and to improve your communication skills? What's the plan?
Mhm. Okay, definitely, I love this learning journey, and I have started my some people approached me to take to have some classes or for helping them. So I started also that I give online classes to some students, English spoken English classes. But my main genre is mathematics, and I love mathematics actually, and I feel that satisfaction when I give someone that knowledge, that I can impart my knowledge to someone, that I can help them for mathematics, then I feel really very happy. So I always want to start again my career in mathematics, but definitely I am enjoying this journey. So along with that, I will continue this journey.
Okay, so as you were a teacher before, obviously you had teaching skills, right? So are those teaching skills helping you here in this when you're or do you think that it's a completely different type of teaching when it comes to spoken English?
Okay, first of all, when you are teaching any subject to any students, definitely they are school students or college students, right? But when you are teaching spoken English, that they are not school or college going students. So there
Yeah.
is a big difference of mindset, difference of timing. You can push all those school students and college students that you have to do this homework, but here you can push them that you have to, that you can scold them, and you can force them that you have to do this. You can just motivate them, right? You
Mhm.
can motivate them, and you can make them understand that why this learning journey is important, why you should make yourself consistent. So there is a big difference. Otherwise, whenever I try to make them understand, whenever I try to make their mindset with me that you have to do this, every student is different, their pace of learning is different, so that's pretty much easier for me because I have that teaching skill. So
Okay.
definitely there are some things that I know, and definitely there are something which is new for me.
Okay, so if we talk about English, English obviously contains grammar and sentence structure and all that. So, do you think that someone who's completely new to this language, someone who's from Hindi medium and doesn't know anything about this language, should he like directly jump to speaking, or should he learn grammar and sentence structure and all that first? What do you actually think about grammar and all that?
Okay, see, grammar is definitely important, but since I mentioned that they all are not that school students or college students, so most of the people don't want to learn as a school going student. Okay, they feel it really boring. So if you just try them that you have to learn grammar first and then you will speak, then they will maybe within 1 month they will just go away. This is not my cup of tea, so I will not continue this journey. So these things generally happen. So definitely grammar is important, but there should be a different approach that through speaking we can learn grammar.
Yeah.
Just through the circumstances that okay, this is that. If I ask you that, tell me your daily routine. Definitely, at that time, I want to know that what is your present indefinite tenses knowledge. And if I
Mm-hmm.
ask you that, tell me about your childhood story, one childhood story. So I am trying to know that is he or she is can able to make past tense sentences. So that's the thing, and then I can tell them that okay, when you are telling about the past, you have to make this or that. So grammar is important, but every person doesn't need it just directly. Okay, you are learning this or that. That's the difference.
Yeah, I feel the same because when you're speaking a language, you're actually seeing how they form sentence, how people are actually speaking in this language. And when you come across those structures daily on a repetitive basis, right? Like for example, someone is speaking about present, so obviously they'll say a lot of sentences of present tense will come out of their mouth. So when I'll notice that, okay, this is how they form a sentence in present tense, maybe I'll just Google about it, or I'll just ask a teacher about it. So that's how we can learn. There can be many approaches, right? There could be that you can learn grammar first if you want to, or you can just learn by talking. So I think different people need different kind of approaches, however they like to, right?
Definitely. Uh, every student is not same and their mindset is also not same. And whenever someone comes to this learning journey, they wants to be fluent very fast. First,
Yeah.
they ask that most of the people first ask that how long it will take to be fluent.
Mhm.
So they just want to jump in speaking and they want to speak.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
happens.
it obviously is a long process. You cannot just learn a language in a day or two. It
Mm,
might take you years to be fluent in it, but you can obviously start making broken sentences and you will be able to see progress within 1 or 2 months,
mhm.
obviously. But in order to be able
Right.
to speak fluently, it might take few years because obviously it's a different language that you've never spoken before. It's completely new for
Yes,
me.
actually, what happened whenever some people watch some YouTube video and watch someone is speaking in English in front of camera, they feel that, and most of the time we say that it's been only 6 months we are learning
And
English.
when they watch
Okay,
that
someone is speaking English, they think that it's very easy. If she can, then definitely I can. Yes, you also can, but you don't know the story behind this speaking. There
Yeah.
is a long journey, so you also have to do that. And definitely, everyone can speak in English, and it doesn't depend on your degree. It doesn't depend on that how educated you are, but it takes patience.
Yeah, it takes patience. So now we have talked about beginners. Let's talk about those speakers who are able to speak this language, but uh, who have Indian accent, right? So whenever we are talking to a native speaker, we feel like, wow, he like speaks in American accent or he speaks in Australian accent. But we are speaking in Indian accent. It's quite common to speak in this accent, and we might sometimes feel like that. Now I now can speak in English very well, but now I need to focus on accents because I might feel like the way I speak it's not that great. I don't sound so good. So what do you think about accent? Do you think that we need to learn accents or Indian accent is great? What actually you think personally?
Okay, to me, Indian accent is good. If there is no any kind of hesitation or anything, but what I feel that is the pronunciation. The pronunciation should be correct. There are so many words which, as an Indian, we pronounce it really very badly. So
Mhm.
that thing should be corrected. Otherwise, Indian accent is really good. I know many great speakers who are speaking in Indian accent, but their speaking is really very attractive, and I like them. So I also like this Indian accent, and whoever is speaking in any kind of different accent, British accent or American accent, definitely they are admirable, and that is really very good, and that sounds really amazing. There is no any problem at all. But the thing is that when it comes to me, that I should adopt that or not, then I always feel that I'm good at it, and I can just always I tell that I have to pronounce every word correctly. So now my goal is like that. I always try to correct my pronunciation whenever I listen to something. I always focus on the pronunciation nowadays.
Yeah, yeah,
So to me,
pronunciation is
accent is
obviously.
good.
Mhm.
Whoever is speaking, that is really good. But don't force yourself that I have to do this. I have to take this accent. No need to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like there's no thing called Indian accent. For example, I'm from Jammu and Kashmir. The way I speak would be so different from someone who's from maybe Tamil Nadu. So I feel like there's
Yes.
nothing called Indian accent. India has diversity. So obviously, a person who's from South
Yes.
will sound a bit like different from person who's from North. So it basically depends on your mother tongue, right? There it's called mother tongue influence. When you
Yes.
pronounce words
Mother
wrong, it's
tongue.
because of your native language, because maybe in that language there's no sound like that we use in English, so maybe it's because of that, I feel.
Yes. Definitely. It's you are right that whenever we speak, I speak with some South Indian person people, so definitely their accent is different. It's due to our mother tongue. There is no other reason. So what we can focus that we can pronounce every word correctly, and we can listen to some other speaker very attentively.
Yeah, exactly. So now let's talk a bit about our hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time and why?
Okay. So in my free time, I always, I like books. Okay. So when I was student, I was very studious. So I always just read books and do something related to education. But nowadays, whenever I have inculcated the habit of reading also due to this language learning. So now whenever I get free time, I just try to read something good, and other thing that I love cooking. Whenever I get some time, I try to make something different dishes. And when it comes really delicious, it makes me really feel very happy.
Okay, so if we talk about cooking, there was a time when only females used to cook. But these days we are seeing that males are also cooking. So do you think it's a good thing that males are also interested in cooking or not? Or do you think that only females should cook because since it's a female dominated field?
Mm-hmm. Okay, no, cooking is not any gender specific thing. Cooking is a skill, just like spoken English. Cooking is also a skill. See some boys who are just living outside their home due to their job. After just leaving their college, they are getting job and they are going there. So they are also cooking. They are also learning, just as a girl. So it's a skill. As an Indian, we always feel that no, it's the job of woman. Whoever is woman in your house, it's completely their duty. But in other country, it's not that much. I was in USA for 3.5 years. So there I have seen that everyone is just taking all the duties. It's
Hmm.
not only that woman is doing the household chores and the boys are going outside. No, they are also going outside, but they are also taking care of their baby and they are also taking care of the kitchen.
Hmm.
Okay, and so it's not, I don't feel that it's a gender specific skill.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
completely a skill. Just like spoken English, we are learning spoken English irrespective of any gender. Cooking is also like that. And
Okay.
it's really good when I see that in our area also, boys are too much interested in cooking. So it's good.
Yeah, it's obviously great because when I come across such guys who says that I love cooking, I get so like surprised because I have never heard any guy cooking. It's not in my area. So
Hmm.
it's a great thing if a guy is learning cooking, and it's obviously a skill. If you wanna learn it, you can, and you can be master at it, just like girls are, right?
Yes, yes, and sometimes it's really necessary. It's really necessary. If you know this cooking, this skill, then definitely it will help you. Suppose there is only one woman in a house and suppose she is ill or something happens, then what happen? All the
Yeah.
people will just throughout the 15 days or 10 days they will order something and eat, or if anyone is there that who can make at least something for eating, that is good, right? So everybody should know that.
Yeah, I feel the same that it's a life skill. I used to tell my mother that I don't want to cook, but my grandmother actually tells me that suppose you have to live alone, you'll have to start cooking then, no? How will you survive? So it's not like we are asking you to cook because you're a girl. It's because it's a life skill. You have to learn it in order to survive in the world. So it's like that.
Hmm.
It's called life skill.
Yes. And when I was at your age, I was also thinking that no, I will not cook because we all have seen our mom that they are all the time they are in the kitchen, they are doing something related to cooking, or so we feel that okay, it's only our duty to do that. So we think that no, I will not cook. I will do something else. I will do job. I will earn money. But we are treated like this, all the women, that okay, you have to do this. This is mandatory for you. But if we don't think like this, that okay, it's a skill, I have to learn. If somehow you get a job and you are living far away from your home, then this skill will help you.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I used to feel the same 2 months back. Okay, I'm not gonna cook because maybe I'm asked to cook because I'm a girl. But it's not like that. You have to
Mhm.
learn cooking in order to survive in life, right?
Yes, it's not, I don't feel that it's our fault, it's our environmental fault. Since we are watching like this, that's why, but now it's time to change. It's a high time, so we have to, just like I will also teach my daughter that, okay, it's not your duty, that's why you are learning, you have to do this. Everybody, if there is a boy instead of a girl, definitely I will also tell him the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, do you have any questions? If you have, you can ask.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how long have you been running your channel? Is 1 month, 2 months?
No, it has just been 10 days actually. It's a very recent
Okay.
launch.
Okay, so are you having conversation every day?
Yeah, I'm trying to upload one video every day and I'm trying to have two conversations at least every day. So, yeah, that's how I'm doing.
So your college has started?
No, it's going to start in a few days, maybe a week. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, so you are utilizing this time. That is a great thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to utilize this because these days I'm quite free. I have nothing to do. So I thought, okay, let's just create a channel and see how it works. And when my college will start, I'll obviously be occupied by college because you have to study too. So maybe at that time I'll just minimize it a bit. So that's how I'm planning everything.
Definitely, definitely. You have to do that. It doesn't matter that you should try to be consistent. That just make a pattern twice or thrice in a week. That would make you. And the day when you are completely free, take to have 3 to 4 conversation instead of two, because
Yeah.
then you will get lot of video for uploading throughout the week.